Okay, so here's the second to last one that we have.
I'm pretty confident.
Wow.
I'm pretty confident.
I think I am also confident. No, actually, fuck. This could be either Kaho or Shindo. Oh,
Actually,
shit.
you're right. You're right.
Kaho or Shindo could say. It's like a mixture of what I think the two of them will like.
Macross Frontier.
So we have Digimon Adventures. We have Isekai Quartet. We have some show I've never seen. Vampire Dies in Nose Time, which is quite a recent one, if I'm not mistaken. Neon Genesis Evangelion, Archibus Sailor Uniform, Madoka Magica. Oh, what is that middle one at the bottom there? I've seen that before. And
Isn't her circumstances?
Oh, yes, you're right. And Macross Frontier.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think no.
Actually, it's
I'm
literally.
leaning-
I was confident, and then I looked at some of them, and I'm like, wait.
I'm leaning more towards Shindo, but some of these choices is also Kaho.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
I'm gonna say Shindo.
I think it's Kaho.
I think it's Kaho.
Really?
I remember.
Kaho's brought up to me Macross more than anyone else ever in my life.
really?
Kaho has brought up Macross in the first podcast that we recorded.
Right.
I remember.
She loves Macross.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
believe I remember talking to her about Digimon as
She
well.
does like Digimon too.
Yeah,
She does
yeah.
bring up Digimon a lot.
Otherwise, I would have been like, oh, this is Shindoel.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. Who is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
All right.
Okay,
Wow.
so-
this is such an interesting. What is that top right one?
Medie?
Nudie, it says.
Oh, Nudie? Sorry. I don't think it's me. Oh, God. Katakana.
It looks like maybe
Yeah.
80s, early 90s, maybe.
Yeah, so Kaho has watched an ungodly amount of anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't fully appreciate this when we first had Kaho on, when she started bringing up fake weebs. And I was like, I thought she just meant like some people who watch like 2 anime.
Yeah.
But I think she means like 90% of people who watch anime. Because Kaho has watched so much anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And her knowledge of it is very impressive. So this looks like a very varied list.
Very varied.
And I wonder why, I've always wondered why Kaho likes Digimon so much. She actually did give me reasonings though.
Oh, she did?
She did, yeah.
It's because it's the superior Pokemon.
How fucking dare
Okay,
you.
well, is there one you'd like to know about first? I can.
What is the top right one? What is that?
The top right one? Okay, that's a
Yeah.
good question. Okay, let me scroll up. Okay, here we go. I have the list.
Yeah.
It is it?
I've never seen it before. It looks like a shoujo?
Akibi-chan's Sailor Uniform?
No, that's a different
No,
one.
no, that's the one on the middle right.
Akazukin Cha-cha.
Akazuki Cha-cha.
I've seen this around, but I have no. Is this like a really
shoujo. This is shoujo.
OG shoujo anime?
I mean, look at that second picture there. That is OG shoujo manga.
Yeah.
Kaho says, capturing the mesmerizingly cute art from anime, the show manages to hold both Seiso vibe and Yuri fan service. It's a gem.
Wow. Seiso and Yuri.
There's Seiso. Wow.
Wow. Okay. I've never seen it or heard of it, but
This is OG.
it's
Yeah.
very. When did it come out? Can you go to Wikipedia?
This must have been pretty old.
Kaho was also mentioned to me.
1994.
Yeah, Kaz mentioned to me in the past that she really likes a lot of OVAs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the 90s was the fucking
Peak OVA.
peak OVA.
I mean, I do kind of miss the OVA era of anime just because you had so many interesting and different fucking ideas that didn't always appeal to the mainstream masses.
yeah.
But they would be able to be made just because it was like a 3-episode OVA.
Well, we'll never
Yeah.
get like another Genocyber or like Violence Jack or any of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was talking to Kao about it, and I was like, yeah, I really want to watch more 90s OVAs, because I can't remember, I was watching a show, like a random show from the 90s, and the show did not call for it at all, but randomly, like, just 5 minutes in, just titties, and like naked.
Yeah.
And like, it wasn't brought up in like a sexual way. It
Yeah.
was just titties. And then just moved on. And I
No,
was
no
like,
censor bar either.
Yeah.
It's just
nothing. And I
full
was like,
titties.
okay, wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm really doing this.
If you want to see anime in its rawest form, then
And everything
just
was
watch a
weird.
bunch of 90s
Everything was
OVAs.
weird.
yeah, everything was weird. That's the point.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter about appealing to kind of like writing like a mainstream story. People
Yeah.
just had weird fucking
That's
ideas.
why it's so fascinating to go down that rabbit hole, because you
It
just
is.
find some of the
And not-
wildest stories.
And not everything is a banger. Not everything is like the best written story, but you will have a very unique time.
Yeah.
You will see some very unique things.
Totally.
in that.
Yeah, it's been fun. I've been watching, what did I watch? This one called Key the Metal Idol. Have you heard of this one?
I have not.
It's fucking weird. It's basically like people who are trying to make robots that you can pilot via humans, but to pilot it, you need to take the like soul out of someone, and it's just this weird. It's so weird. And it's like 15 episode OVA, and it's like titties all the time.
Is this on Netflix?
No, I just found it. It looked weird, and I was like, I'll fucking watch it.
Yeah, all of these you just have to find online.
Yeah.
And it's like way too dark for no reason. And it's like, I kind of fuck with this.
Checks out.
I fuck with this 90s stuff.
Oh, you're going through your metal phase of.
I'm kind of having a fun time. It's fun just watching these random shows that I don't think they're good or bad. I just think they're weird.
They're just fascinating.
And I've been trying to find shows that have no pre-existing manga, and this show was all just original OVA.
Yeah,
it's all weird.
OVAs.
It's so weird.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think for me, Ava and Madoka Magica, Macross, and Digimon make a lot of sense.
Yeah. A KB Sailor uniform, that was...
I never saw that one.
That came out recently. Came out like 2 years ago. 3 years ago. When did it come out?
Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, sorry. The description I gave was for Sailor's uniform. Capturingly, mesmerizingly cute art from the anime ship has managed to hold Seiso vibe and Yuri fan service.
Okay,
I was about to fucking say.
What Kao actually said about Akazuki and Cha-Cha is this is one of the most differently adapted anime from the manga in 1994, adding magical girl theme, which the original comic didn't have at all. Yet it totally worked.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
And then Kaho liked the Yuri and Seiso vibes of Akebi-chan's sales.
Yeah, because I was going to say that this came out last year. Okay, it wasn't too long ago.
2 years ago actually.
2 years ago.
Kaho's reasoning for Digimon.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Joey.
Kaho's reasoning for Digimon is the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
What?
So the reason why Kaho has put Digimon on this list, she said, I was a student at a Protestant school. I stopped going to church on Sunday morning for this show and chose my religion, anime.
Based!
Kaho's English is so good that Kaho used a semicolon.
in a correct way.
In a correct way. What the fuck, Kaho?
Oh my god.
I've never used a semicolon. I think one time I used it, I had to quadruple check I used it right.
I always get the green, like, squiggly.
Yeah.
In my Word doc.
It's like, I don't need to use this.
Like, do I use a colon or a semicolon here?
I stopped going to Protestant school and chose my religion, anime.
Hell yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I think Digimon, being a Digimon fan myself, it was, I don't know. It was what I thought people found in Pokemon, which is you had your animals and shit like that. But to me, Digimon just had a more engaging storyline to me.
No, totally. I mean, I watched both. I enjoyed both Digimon and Pokemon. I like, as you said, I like Pokemon for completely different reasons to Digimon.
Pokemon is just like heroin of nostalgia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pokemon is just like turn your brain off, good fun times, whereas Digimon is actually like an engaging story.
Yeah, it has an engaging narrative even for its target demographic.
Until Pokemon gives you the fucking Butterfree episode, then you're like, all right.
Real shit.
Only men cry to this shit, and the Charizard episode.
The leaning forward meme. Oh, the
that
Charizard
fucked me
episode's
up.
good.
The Charizard episode fucked me up.
Kao says for Evangelion, this show made anime more meaningful to a lot of adolescents, even contributed to forming new categories like tsundere and chunibyo.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is chunibyo?
Chunibyo is like the trope where it's like you think you have magical powers, but you actually don't.
Didn't know that. And then Kao says you just cannot ignore the impact.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ayanami Rei is the reason why kuderes fucking exist. Like, there are so many, and Asuka is the reason why tsunderes are so popular. Like,
Isekai Quartet. I thought it was ReZero, but because I only just saw
it's Isekai Quartet.
Guy says basically like Avengers or Justice League of Isekai shows, but turning them into chibi characters and making them go to school together. Could this be more anime?
Yeah.
The comedic chaos works so insanely well. Even made a movie with solid story.
Yeah, I enjoyed Isekai Quartet enough just because, hey, this is an insane idea. Let's just put a bunch of different characters from different IPs and let's see what happens.
Yeah, I think the only reason why I liked it is because all of the Isekai characters that are in it are from Isekais I actually enjoy.
Yeah, it's
I like Konosuba.
Wait.
I like ReZero. Tanya was good enough,
Yeah.
So I'm just like, all right, cool.
Yeah, it was like a nice little fun show. It was like, to me, it more felt like fan service than an actual.
Oh, totally.
Than an actual show. Something like the Avengers. You're like, this kind of like built up to this massive narrative point where all of these different characters coming together. This just more felt like, hey, it's a nice like what if fan service show where they all come together. So it was enjoyable.
What did
me.
she say about the vampire dies in no time? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's also
Yeah.
recent.
Vampire dies in no time. The mere stupidity and comfiness is superb in this comedy. Also, voice fits each character so perfectly, including the singing part. It genuinely captures the original manga while making it more colorful and fun. I don't know this show. I've actually seen it.
I saw this show like first couple of episodes, but I've heard from a lot of people that this is actually a really solid show, like solid comedy show.
I knew Kaho would bring out the more
The left hookers.
the shows that we hadn't seen as much because Kaho's just watched so many.
Yeah.
One thing that I'm very happy with is that she's watched His and Her Circumstances, and it's been so long since. If you're talking about a romance anime that brings back pure nostalgia for me, it is His and Her Circumstances.
Yeah.
Which show is this?
It's bottom
middle.
bottom
What's
middle
the
one.
Japanese title of that? Because there's a show called Karekano.
Karekano,
Karekano. Yeah.
This was a masterpiece of Gainax with Anno.
Anno
It's also Anno as well, and you can tell because the ending's whack as shit. Man. The ending is whack as shit.
With cool transitions and pacing of its own, the show exemplifies one of the rare times when I prefer watching anime over reading manga of the same title, for the animation greatly helps you be emotionally invested.
Was it Karekano used a bunch of music from Ava, or was it the other way around?
I think they both use music from each
each
other.
other's shows, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess you've made a banger. Just why not?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, he directed Shin Godzilla as well, and he just straight up uses the iconic dun 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 in like the planning scene.
Yeah, the
and
Ava music,
I'm like, wait, hold on a second, Anno.
Yeah,
Yo.
Ava 2.0 OST is the Karekano OST.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So Anno is just like, yo, we made it.
I'm a recycle.
I'm
my
a
shit.
recycle. Is it even the same genre? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're gonna reuse it.
I asked Kaho about Madoka Magica. She says everything about Mado Magic is unique. Art style, music, and more importantly, story. Considering a lot of bait and switch shows came after this, the anime was so evolutional that it made a trend.
Yeah, I mean, like Madoka Magica was kind of the
started-
reason why the whole like deconstruction of genres thing
He started the
happened.
deconstruction trend, and then everyone's like, wait a minute. Does anyone know what deconstruction actually means? And then everyone's like, wait, we've just been using that word. I don't know.
Just making parodies. We got to think about this.
It's like when people finally realized they didn't know what the word Sakuga meant.
Yeah.
It's just like, we're just using it because it sounds cool.
And then Macross, Kaho says, not only the songs by Yoko Kanno were bangers, the romantic and professional battle between two girls was well written. Plus the fact the boy in the love triangle was a career-focused pilot who had a pretty face with the career background of playing a female lead in Kabuki gave him more depth than this typical, why does he get to be popular dudes in harem
God damn,
shows.
she's more in depth than like 95% of attitude.
The show was catchy in so many ways.
Yeah.
It was. I mean,
God.
yeah, it was a good show.
I mean, Macross, that was like
Legendary for a reason.
that was legendary for its time. Legendary in Japan as well. Legendary for its genre. It was also kind of like a fucking monkey paw, I guess, because I think we have Macross to thank for idols.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
First ever anime idol was in
Yeah, I
Macross.
mean, it was a mecha show, originally a mecha show, and there was an
Yeah.
idol in it, and then everyone was like, wait, we really like this idol storyline,
and now we have
and here we are, how many
money out
years
of that.
later?
and now we have VTubers.
And now they're like, wait, what if we just remove the mechas and just keep the idols, right?
Yeah. Damn.
What could go wrong? And now we have VTubers.
AKB48 pushed their glasses up and was like, we know what to do.
I feel underqualified to even rate Kaho's list. I feel like Kaho's list is probably good.
It is, yeah. It's solid. And very Kaho for sure.